Candidates for state senator, District 1. Ken Bennett. Party, Republican. Campaign funding, traditional. No website listed. The best way to predict future performance is past performance. When the citizens of LD1 asked me to be their state senator in 1998, I fought for them using the conservative constitutional principles they deserve. We balanced the state budget 8 years in a row, even during the post 9/11 recession. We passed the largest tax cut in the history of the state while putting more new money into education and public safety than ever before. We spent less than the tax revenues we received and rebuilt the state's savings account, the rainy day fund, to over $1 billion. We expanded parental choice for their children's schools and protected the sanctity of life and our Second Amendment rights. Today, Arizona faces significant challenges again. Our state retirement systems are underfunded by more than $20 billion. The federal government is failing to secure our border with Mexico. Too many students are failing academically. And too many people question the integrity of our elections. I promise to fight for you again to solve these and other problems as your senator. I humbly ask for your vote as we work together to make Arizona great again. Mike Fogel, Party, Democratic. Campaign funding, participating. Website, Clean Slate AZ LD1.com/. I am running for AZ Senate LD1 with the Clean Slate for Democracy to take corruption out of politics. I want to strengthen traditional public schools and voter rights. The bedrock institutions of our democratic republic. The 3-decade defunding of Arizona's public schools, which has placed us last in the US, must be reversed to achieve the following: a comprehensive solution for P20 education, including increasing access and affordability of pre-K and higher education, more resources going to schools to serve the students most in need, poverty, opportunity weight, funding that solves our next fiscal challenges when federal COVID relief funds dry up in 2024, or the Prop 123 triggers activate, a long term fix for the aggregate expenditure limit, a significant investment in special education, funding for full day kindergarten, raising teacher pay to a competitive level, efforts to place election outcomes in the hands of partisan groups must be stopped. Let's empower voters so voting is easy and secure. We need to retain early voting. To create an economy that works for all of us, Arizona needs a fair tax structure to prevent structural deficits and balance the tax burden equitably. Steve Zipperman, Party, Republican. Campaign funding, traditional. Website, www.votezipperman.com/. I am not the establishment's candidate, nor am I a career politician. But I am a retired, successful businessman. Extensive experience in a variety of fields helps me understand how to solve complex problems. I also know the law and how it applies to a wide variety of intricate issues. I will fight for the people of Arizona. As a constitutional conservative, patriot, and veteran, I am a strong Second Amendment advocate. Who will diligently work for laws that provide free and fair elections, strong borders to protect our citizens, and life for the unborn. We must expand the parents' choice of where and how our children are educated. And the money must follow the child. We need to return to the traditional American values that made our country the greatest nation in the world. I will work for less regulation, lower taxes, and restoring accountability of our elected officials to the people. As an America First candidate, I believe in the sovereignty of Arizona, and I will remain true to conservative values in my service to the people of Arizona. Help elect me by going to votezipperman.com. I respectfully ask for your vote. Steve Zipperman, Arizona State Senate LD1. Candidates for State Representative, District 1. Selena Bliss, Party, Republican. Campaign funding, participating. Website, www.selenabliss.com. I am running out of desire to have Arizona reach its full potential. As a lifelong conservative Republican, my priorities are protecting and defending the Constitution, promoting a strong border and election integrity, reducing the tax burden and government overregulation, maintaining fiscal responsibility and economic opportunity, upholding the right to bear arms, defending life, supporting our troops and families, and the protection of state rights. I am highly engaged with our community and volunteer for several political and civic organizations, including the Yavapai County Republican Party, the State and National Federation of Republican Women, the Arizona State Rifle and Pistol Association, the Well Armed Woman, and the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office Search and Rescue. Having lived in this district since 1971, I have a deep respect for our rich history and am dedicated to protecting and strengthening Arizona. After working as a nurse in this community for a while, teaching nursing at Yavapai College, I am accustomed to making a difference in the lives of others. I come from a long line of public servants in my family and am called to serve the community in which I was raised. I appreciate your support to keep Arizona great.
Judy Burgess. Party, Republican. Campaign funding, traditional. Website, none listed. In 2020, you elected me to serve as your state representative. Consistent conservatives like me helped propel Arizona to #1 in the nation for Second Amendment rights. And number 4, for school choice. Putting Arizona and America first means no to special interests. Confronting illegal immigration, increasing security for elections, cutting taxes while keeping our economy strong. You can rely on me to keep liberals from increasing taxes and taking our freedom. My proven conservative record makes me a target for liberal challengers who disagree with our shared values. They may campaign as conservatives, but have a bad record or no record at all. I was awarded Champion of the Taxpayer, Friend of the Family and Small Business, the Lincoln Award from the Republican Assembly, and the Liberty Award from the Republican Party. Constituents know I am the real deal, standing in the gap between an overreaching government and fighting for their freedoms and security. Our economy needs strengthening. Critical race theory needs to be destroyed. And we need to expand school choice, support our police, secure our borders and elections, and prioritize water and forest health. I humbly ask for your vote so I may continue to fight the good fight. Brian Cadigan, Party Republican. Campaign funding traditional. Website www.cadiganforarizona.com/. Having been born and raised in northern Arizona, I would be honored to represent the great people of Legislative District 1. After serving 5 years in the United States Navy, my wife and I returned home to the Verde Valley and started our family. Upon seeing the worsening state of our educational system and the lack of election and border security, I felt that if I wanted to see meaningful change in Arizona, I had to be willing to run for office and help make that change myself. For far too long, rural Arizonans have been cast aside. When elected, I will work tirelessly to make sure the people of Legislative District 1 are heard once again. Together, we will fight to preserve the core values this great state was built on and keep northern Arizona one of the best places in the nation to live and raise a family. In this August's primary election, vote Ryan Cadigan for State Representative of Legislative District 1. Lang Wing. Party, Republican. Campaign funding, traditional. Website, huang4arizona.com/. In 2020, I ran for office as an America First constitutional conservative. You elected me, I went to work, and I kept my word. I have championed strong election integrity measures, secure borders, including a real wall, low taxes, safe neighborhoods, improved highways and transportation, repairing SR 69, and expanding I-17, and personal liberty. I've introduced pro-gun bills, voted pro-Constitution, pro-life, pro-school choice, and pro-Arizona. And I helped pass the largest tax cut in Arizona history. So why is a solid conservative Republican facing a primary challenge? Because I voted no on bad bills when the Arizona establishment wanted me to vote yes. I fought against government overreach and tried to restore your personal health care and religious freedoms when the powers that be wanted to continue mandating how we lived our lives and what medicines we had to take. I've been called one of Arizona's most consistent and thoughtful conservatives because I love my country, my state, and everyone who calls it home. If you want a proven America First patriot, then I ask for one of your 2 votes on August 2nd. On behalf of my wonderful wife and children, thank you. Kathy Ransom. Party, Democratic. Campaign funding, participating. Website, clean slate azld1.com/. I am Kathy Ransom, an Arizona mom who knows our economy has not been working as hard for moms as moms work for our economy. As the business manager of a small business in the Verde Valley, I have witnessed how decades of one-party domination in the state legislature have failed rural Arizona. Water, education, and healthcare have all been neglected. That needs to change. Our economy is not working for essential workers, teachers, frontline workers, and small business owners. Teachers and nurses are leaving the state because they can't afford to live here. I want the legislature to level the playing field and ensure we adequately invest in an equitable future for all of us. The Arizona legislature can help prepare the next generation for 21st century jobs by investing in our human infrastructure. Companies considering relocating to Arizona want an educated workforce and a solid healthcare system. It's time for a new vision for Arizona's future at the state capitol. As part of the Clean Slate for Democracy, I will hold education, the environment, and an economy that works for all of us as top priorities. Learn more at cleanslateazld1.com. Neil Sinclair. Party, Democratic. Campaign funding, participating. Website, cleanslateazld1.com/. I am a husband, father, grandfather, and solar energy entrepreneur. As the board chairman of Cybertran International, I am focused on developing a zero carbon footprint mass transit system powered by the sun. Environmental crises made worse by climate change are part of a larger pattern that threatens our way of life. Arizona can play an important role in providing a solution to the challenges of climate change. To do this, we need better legislative priorities and lawmakers who nurture innovation and support Arizona's transition to clean energy. Developing sustainable clean energy technologies here in Arizona helps us attract new businesses. We can and should be leading the world in solar energy innovation. To attract innovators for high growth businesses, Arizona needs a modern, high caliber public education system anchoring intelligent, motivated, creative individuals and their families. To seize this opportunity, we need to properly fund public education. This is why funding education and addressing climate change will be my top legislative priorities and why I am running as a clean election candidate as part of the Clean Slate for Democracy to build a better future for all Arizonans. CleanSlateAZLD1.com.